Good afternoon, fellow crafters. This is Cheryl Ann. Today is Friday, February 21st, and I have another completed journal to share with you today. This one is the first of what I'm going to do a series of. I'm going to call them The Magic Within, because for me, color is magical. I used to be a amateur photographer. I was never as good as my husband, but I love colors. In my journals, I love texture and fabric and fibers, and this one is full of all of those. So I'm going to make kind of a color series. There's no one predominant color here, but there are many. So let's take a look. She does need a closure, and this one has a double. I used my crocodile. I was just amazed. I hardly ever use it, and it did such a good job. I'm really impressed. So because the theme was color, I used ribbons of all different colors. I'm doing this again because Abby just completely got in the way of my previous one. So this journal is very different from one I've ever done before. She is more of an art journal. There are no texts, there are no pockets, there are no journaling cards. This is strictly an art journal, or one that you can put in photos, family photos. Everything here is, except for a couple magazine pages, everything here is either handmade or using scraps. I did this watercolor paper. Oh, before I forget, the details. She's 9.5 by 6.25. She is a hardcover book, and she has 3 sewn-in signatures. And I put this tag here, "Let the Magic Begin." There's only one page with stamping too. I wanted to keep her simple. Like, this page would be great for a photo. I used an old planner from 2017. I used pages from Stampington magazines. Almost every page has something on it for your visual, because I'm very visual. It's how I learn. Visual, kinesthetic. So my hands have to keep busy. This is what I work on when I wake up at 2 or 2:30 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And when I finished her this afternoon, it was like the parting of a friend. I just grew so close to this journal. I just love her. She's got so much color and texture and yumminess and goodness and but I'm going to list her in my Etsy shop, which is Deserts and Beyond. It's going to be like parting with an old friend. I did these little hand watercolored rainbows. I tried to stick with the pastel colors because the magazine pages, they have a lot of pinks and corals and turquoises. Look at this one. Oh my goodness. And I found some ribbon. I went through my stash. I had to buy a box over at Michael's. It was 50% off. Okay, that's between the first and second signatures. Again, there's another watercolor. So I bought this box for all my scrap things that I used on her, and I have enough left. I can make another one. So some of the pages have little flowers on them. See, that picks up the color there. But I would just love to keep this and put photos in it. The grandkids. There's a few pages that Just a couple for writing, but you can write on any of these. Oh, and this was white. You get it at Hobby Lobby. It's some kind of just white ribbon. I sprayed it with Dilutions. Sprays. There's another one. And I think there's another one in here. Look at this. Oh my goodness, the colors. Just, oh. I'm sorry, my allergies are I decided it's not a cold, it's not my leftover flu, it's seasonal allergies. Everybody has them. Our daughter's just miserable. Little flowers there because it picked up the pink here. Oh, and look at that. This is from a scrapbook that I got at Michael's. It was called Palm Springs. And I thought, well, maybe I should dig that out and use it. She does have a few little paper clips on the top that are sticking up. So this is between the second and third signature. It's a little handmade tab. Oh, I found this ribbon too at Hobby Lobby. There's another. See, that's the Palm Springs scrapbook. I had some fabric, and she's got eyelash trim. I left this page blank in case you want to color it in. But the colors, yeah. I'm going to make another one too. It'll be number 2 in this series. Oh, this was the backing from one of those K and Company. They had flowers in it, or die cuts or something. I thought, I need that. I need that for my journal. So I put that in. Another pretty rainbow page. That's the middle of that signature. Of course, I did have to use some of my fabric. Look at all the colors there. And some rickrack. There's the, oh, this is 2018 planner. I do have a 2020 one that I bought at Walmart. I think I paid $5 for it. There's the back of the coloring page. I know this isn't color, but I love the pattern. I had so much fun making her. She was my companion when I wake up at 2:30 and 3 o'clock in the morning. There's another one. See, that was white, and I sprayed it. She and the dog and the cat were my companions. Oh, and I put this flower on, and then I realized, there's some glue there. I realized that it had a Sharpie thing on the back, where all this comes together, and I thought, oh, I can't leave that like that. So I stapled this flower on it because I knew I wouldn't be able to get it glued down well enough to really stay. So she's got glue and a staple, so she is not coming off. And that's the last page. Oh, this was my little, I didn't want to put it in her because I didn't want to ruin that page, but I kind of like to keep track. She's number 124. I think she might be 125. But, oh well. So I'll give you a little side view here. Oh, look at that. All the colors, all the fabrics, all the fibers, all the textures. I love her. I really do. I think she's very special. So I will be putting her in my Etsy shop, which is Deserts and Beyond. I will link it in both the comments and the description. So what I do with these is I just gather them all up, and then I just tie them all together, and it keeps her closed, because she is pretty chunky. I mean, she's got a lot of stuff in her. So thanks for stopping by. If you have any questions or comments, do leave them here. I love to hear from people. And until next time, bye for now.